Hello and welcome to my channel, Distinctive Crochet. My name is Priscilla, and I would like to thank all my new subscribers for coming and checking me out, and all my returning subscribers for spending some time with me. So today I do have a finished item, and I'm wearing it, and so maybe you noticed. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something that I have been doing this week, and actually my 8-year-old has been helping me with this project, so it's super cool. But what I'm talking about is some masks. Okay, so I had made my husband some crochet masks. I made him one acrylic one when it was still pretty cold out, and that worked pretty well. But then once it started warming up, I said, well, I'll crochet him one out of cotton, and that worked for a little while, but then that got too hot and uncomfortable as well. So I had to go ahead and get into some fabric masks. I was watching Reel from the Dabbling HooK, and I saw her, she made some 3D masks, and she was saying that that was kind of like the best fit out of the ones that she had been making. So I just decided to go ahead and look up on YouTube some 3D face mask tutorials, and I was pretty scared about it. I didn't really know how much was going to be involved in it, or stuff like that. But I just went ahead and looked it up, and I found one that was a pretty short tutorial. It was only about like 5 minutes or so, and I was like, okay, I can watch this at least and see what they're doing. So I went ahead and checked it out, and if I can find it, I'll go ahead and link it down below. And it seemed pretty doable. So I am a beginner sewer. I've been dabbling in sewing, or in and out of sewing I've had my sewing machine for about 12 years, but I've only used it just to repair something, or just something that I've seen and I just wanted to try it out. So it's not anything that I've really like taken time and actually done multiple projects with. So I would still say, even though I had it for that long and have used it here and there, I would still definitely say I'm a beginner sewer. So with that being said, I took a look at the tutorial and I said, I think I can try this. So my son had been asking me, Mom, can you teach me how to sew? And I'm like, I don't really know how to sew myself. And he was like, well, you can just show me what you know. So when I finally got up the courage to go ahead and sit down and try this out, I said, come on, I'll teach you how to sew. So he was excited, and I just figured we'll learn together. And it actually went pretty well, and it turned out pretty nice. So let me show you guys what I made. I'm probably gonna pop in a picture. I just put it in now to show you a picture, because the ones that I made my husband, he has those. So I just go ahead and put up a picture of all of those, and then I'll show you the ones that I have. So let me show you. This is the very first one we made. Came out super small. So what ended up happening, but this is like the 3D style. So this goes over your nose, and then the bottom goes over your chin, and then I just used some elastic hair bands to go around the ears. But the dimensions that they had given in that particular tutorial were a little bit small, and so I ended up going up 1 inch on either dimension, and that seemed to work out a little bit better. For my husband, I had to make it longer by 2 inches in order to fit him, because I made a few different ones, and they were still kind of small for him. But when I did the bigger inch on either side, that fit me and my boys too. So that was the first one, and then here's the next one that I changed the size, and so you can see it's a little bit bigger. Hold on, let me compare these. So yeah, that's pretty small compared to that one. So these are the ones that fit a little bit better. And then this is one I made for my husband, but I actually made it 2 inches taller instead of wider. So it still didn't fit, but it's just an extra just in case. So I actually did 5. I did these and then the other 2 that he has. So you saw that in the picture by now. And then I do have some more made up that are cut, I should say. And this is in, let me show you the fabric. So this is what it looks like cut. And I had actually bought this fabric. This is really nice. It's my 11-year-old. He's really into like old cars and just all old stuff. He likes old stuff. He likes old computer stuff. He'll tell you all about the old S's from like back in the day, if y'all even know operating system. So he likes really old stuff. So these are the classic cars. And I had bought this for, I was going to make him a bag for his like tablet stuff, because he has all kind of cords and stuff. He's really into electronics. So he has all these different cords that do all these different things, and I was just trying to make him a bag to put it all in one place. But the day I was going shopping for the fabric, I ended up going to the Goodwill first, and I found a computer bag that was already made up. And it was a really good one too. So I bought that. I think I spent like $3 on it or something. So I had bought that, took it home and washed it up. But I still have bought the fabric just in case. But washed it up and it worked out great. But that's that fabric. So I have 2 of those ready to go that I'm gonna make up for him. And then my 8-year-old, I got him. He really likes construction and farming and stuff like that. So I got him the all the little dump trucks and stuff. And I did about, like I said, I bought this a couple years ago, but I had never used it, so it came in handy. And I got 2 of those that are made up to go for him. So yeah, I finally did it, guys. I don't know what my hesitation was about it. I guess I was just scared, but it actually wasn't really as bad as I thought it was. So I'm glad I just went ahead and jumped right in and went for it. So that's my little mask finishes and whips. But so now to talk about my top that I'm wearing is the knitted top that I have been working on, and I used the sprightly cotton, and I'll see if I can put in a picture or something and type the dimension or type what it, you know, the information on the thing, because I forgot to bring it with me. But anyway, I used the sprightly cotton, and I actually got the pattern out of a book online from my digital library. So I'll go ahead and pop in the picture of the book cover, and then I'll show you guys the actual pattern from the book that I used. Alright, so now that you guys have seen those pictures, I will go ahead and pop in a clip of me actually wearing this top, and I'll meet you back after you see the clip. Okay guys, so I'm back. So what did you think? This is I've actually knit a sweater before, and I'll go ahead and I'll link down below. I did like a little goodbye to winter fashion show, so I'll link that down below, as well as the recap that talks more about my first knitted sweater. So I'll link both of those down below. And so that sweater was the first sweater I had done, but this is like the first knit tank top that I had done. So I'm still new to making garments. I have been knitting for almost, yeah, about 3 years now. So I've been knitting for about 3 years. And these, like the sweater and this, are like the biggest things that I've ever knit. I usually just knit like toys and hats, stuff like that. So I'm super excited about it. It did come out a little bit shorter than I would have liked. So I am wearing a tank top underneath it, but I tried it on without a tank top, and it, you know, if I was comfortable enough, it would definitely work just like that. But it's kind of short for me. I usually like my clothes extra long and a little bit bigger. But I really liked how it turned out, and I'm excited for this one. I'm thinking about making another one out of that book. I haven't decided yet, um, but it was a pretty easy knit for a garment, so I would definitely recommend it for someone who's looking for an easy tank top, knit tank top pattern. I would recommend that pattern for sure. And yep, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So thanks again for giving me those thumbs up, for coming by and watching, and for subscribing if you haven't already. So I really appreciate it. All those things help, guys. I hope you all have a happy weekend, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.